Hello and welcome back to Scribbletoons for my fourth video on animation on pencil. This one I'm proceeding with the rest of my wizard character. I've been updating him and trying to get him all sorted out. This is as far as I've got so far. That's the original character, sort of. Ain't quite finished. Sorry about that, traffic noise. And I've been putting his costume on, part of his costume on, to get it all lined up like so. And I was just about to delete the skeletal part of him when I thought I'd better do a video of this to show you me rubbing it all out, and that's what I'm going to do today. Put that bit out there, we don't need that now because his arm's already sorted on that drawing. We don't need that. Get rid of that. So there's we'll be putting bits on and taking bits off all the time in the not too distant future. I just want to get his basic parts down and body, and then we'll fill in all the details later, as long as it works, when we can play around with it as much as we want after we've got it functioning. I think this is a good policy to start with. Make sure it all functions properly before you start taking it apart, because once you're taking it apart it'll be hard to reconstruct it with all the bits that you've taken out. Oh, I won't mess around too much with that. I'll just go on to the next one and take out skeletal parts of this, and then we'll do a quick run through on the time scale and see if we can't get a nice animation for our character. I mean, it's all got to be improved obviously, but I just want to make sure it works in the way I wanted it to work, and the best way to do that is to get rid of all the lines I don't want. I've got to do all the faces yet, still quite a bit to do, but I want to take out the skeleton, which is what I'm doing right now. I don't seem too cheerful. It's because I'm concentrating, and when you're concentrating you forget about things like that. But I will need to get this done, and I thought a quick 10-minute video of me removing parts, and you can see how it all comes together once I've removed the majority of the skeletal structure that I put in from a previous walk cycle that I used, which I really liked. I thought, well, I'd like my character to walk forward like that, and then maybe sideways and backways and all sorts of ways. So I thought that'd be a good cycle to use. There's things to replace yet, but anyway, we'll worry about that later. At the moment we're just taking out the skeleton. And then you'll be able to see how it all fits together using the skeleton. I already know the skeleton works because it's been used in a previous animation. So I just want to make sure it suits the bill on this one. I've taken out all the skeleton, making it look a bit more. I mean, there's obviously lots of modifications will be needed to be done. That's the thing with animation, you're always going over your work. At least you don't have to do a new drawing as you would if you was using normal methods of pencil and paper. You may have a few problems and have to redraw the whole thing, whereas with on computer we can just rub it out, put it back, whatever we want really. But this is the sort of doing the skeleton. I'm not sure the hand should be there. I've got a feeling it should be there, but we'll put it there for now, or leave it there for now, and we'll get rid of all this skeleton out of there. We won't take it out because that's his sleeve is right, and the hand is right on the top. The material would hang over his arm. He's not a very thin, a fat fellow. He's a very thin character. Just put all that bit back because I knocked it out by accident. And rub all his faces out, which we won't need anyway because it's all got to come out. I think that's part of his head actually. There is a band, so I will probably have to put that back, but we will see. Just for now, we're just going to say once you've got all of them clear, you'll be able to see better what's happening. Not too many lines, it can be very confusing as to what's going where and when. So that's that one, and then have one there. Take the skeleton out here. This takes more than 10 minutes. I'll let it run because I want you to see the end result, but I'll try and do it as quick as I can so you can see that end result. Taking out the bits inside without rubbing out of any of the actual figure that I want to keep is the hardest part. So I'm rushing a little bit here to try and get this done. That stage there, that's got to come out. I might put another line back down there, but it'll be his jacket or something like that. Take his face out there. I'll take his head, top of his head off there, and I think that's all of it now. There, got one more to go. Yep. A lot of lorries coming by at the moment. Sorry about that. That time of day when everyone's coming home, and all the lorries are going home as well, I suppose. Interfering with my video, but never mind. What can I do about it? I can't get out there and stop the traffic while I'm doing videos. I wish I could, but I can't, so I have to make do with what we've got. I'll take some of that out. I'll leave that little bit in there just so we know that's where it was. That's that. 7 minutes, plenty of time. I've not gone over the video that I thought we would. I thought this would take a lot longer than it has, but we'll see if it all goes together now or not. I mean, if I fail, I just have to rechange it, but I think it should be reasonable. I mean, obviously it's all got to be tightened up and made good here and there. But anyway, that's all this skeleton gone now. I'm not sure, that's not right, is it? I can see that straight away, that arm should be a sleeve coming down here, part of the sleeve of the wizard's coat. So I can rub that arm out there, bit of arm out there. Hopefully it didn't take too much of the animation out of it. That's another thing we've got to see what happens. But that's cloak would not be on his foot. So we will have to go back and forwards and see what's needed to be replaced and what's needed to be taken out. Right, so that's the skeleton gone now. And so also see I numbered my parts so I know exactly what parts what. It saves you a lot of confusion later on. But anyway, let's see now. A bit of face still left in that one. Get rid of that. I don't want that bit there. A band. I think I've got a band on his hat. I'm not sure if I've actually put it in or not yet. Just quickly do that. See the sleeve come down there. That should be rounded. We'll say we'll accentuate all the movements as necessary. But anyway, we'll now put on the cycle so that I don't have to keep watching it and playing with it. I can just let it run and see if it's working. Cloak's moving about, his legs are walking, a bit of a heel problem there somewhere, but that's alright. But his arms are swinging and it looks like he's walking forward. Yes, I think that's come out really well. Yep, so there's an example of what I've done so far. I've got to obviously tighten them all up now, make sure he's all perfect, put some designs on it, maybe put some clothing on him, do his faces on all the cells so that we got maybe give him an expression. I'm not sure yet, I'm not sure what expression. I'll probably give him one of normality, and then as he gets nearer he'll get a surprise or something and stop. and have a surprised look on his face. But anyway, there's the 10 minutes. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye for now. Oh, and don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Thank you very much. Bye bye.